Hey, let me show y'all something that I noticed the other day. All of them little splatters right there. And if I can get the mirror up under here, you probably see exactly where it's coming from. See? Yeah. We got to do something about that. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Fox Chamber. As you saw, I've got like a little bit of a gasket issue, it looks like, for the throttle body. When I took it off to get everything painted and put those new injectors on, I did not get new gaskets. I used the old gaskets. I said, well, I'm gonna try to use them. Well, that was a mistake. Should have went ahead and got new gaskets for it, because as you see, it's the air is blowing by those old gaskets. So I got some new Pros. We're gonna put those on today. Plus, I got something else going on, which I've got a couple of comments in the other video, but I'll get to that in a minute. But for right now, we're gonna get all set up so we can get these gaskets off and put these new ones on, so I can stop that little leak in that little bit of grime that is that's forming down there on my valve covers. I'm gonna have to take these two . Alright, I'm clean where the gasket's gonna sit. And of course, here are my gaskets that I did get. Of course, all of them are Pro. Here's all the information on them. I don't know how good that's going to come out, but there's all 3 gaskets that I need. From what I'm seeing and from my experiences, these are some definitely good gaskets. They seal up my my timing chain cover and water pump and all that stuff very well. So now I'm just going to put these on and maybe stop that little bit of a leak that I got around my EGR and throttle body and all that other good stuff, and get all that leak taken care of. You can see this gasket is just falling apart because it's old and it should have been replaced the first time I took it off. Yep, what's the lesson here so far? Replace your gaskets if you take anything apart, because those gaskets will leak after they have been crushed. They are pretty much formed to the way they came off. So when you put that back on again, you might not get it back in the exact same spot, and plus they're already crushed and they're used up. And as you see, they do leak if you don't replace them. I'm going to vacuum out any loose shavings. Now for the throttle body to EGR housing gasket. And last but not least, the idle air control. I'm going to stick that on now. That'll complete all the gaskets that I need to replace. All right, we got all the gaskets on. And now the second part that I was telling you about from earlier, it was dealing with the injectors that I put in. I think it's Marco B and Chris Bishop. They mentioned changing out the MAF sensors. And I got a friend of mine that's running similar setup. You know, he's got the 24-pound, hasn't changed his out. So I'm thinking, I think he said it's still the same. He didn't change his. But I decided, I would say, I'm gonna monitor this thing. So I looked at it a little closely, kind of rode around a little bit, and I can smell a little bit of extra fuel. But I believe that's from it running rich. So I went ahead and got the 24-pound MAF sensor to go with it, BBK, and this is what I got. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, I do listen to y'all. You know, so like I was saying, all this stuff is new to me, and I'm kind of figuring it out as I go, learning as I'm doing all this stuff, and I'm listening and watching the comments, taking all the feedback that I'm getting, and I'm actually putting it to use. So those of you that thinking I'm not doing it, yes I am. Like I was saying, these two guys, they had mentioned changing the MAF out, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that now because I believe it's running rich. More likely it's because I did not change that MAF out. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it changed out now, and we're gonna take this thing down the road after we get it changed out and see if it runs any different or whatnot. Here's the old one and the new one. That bad boy is nice looking. Now we got to see if all these lines and stuff will connect to it. Yeah, everything's hooked back up now. Looks pretty good. And it does come with an adapter. You know, I always got issues with adapters. Well, there it is. Now, I guess it's time to go out and see how this thing, how it drives, and see if I can feel any kind of difference or not. I'm not gonna take you along, but I'll let you know how it feels when I get back. Well, everything runs great. I could actually feel a little bit extra in the accelerator when I was taking off, whenever I got up to speed and you know, kind of running through the gears. I felt a little bit more power. That might be, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe. I'm not gonna kid myself and think it's a whole lot, but anyhow, yeah, it's good now. So I gotta monitor it and see how that fuel ratio mix, how it affects the, I guess the overall handling and daily driving or whatnot. But anyway, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notifications bell so you can get that fresh stuff when it comes out, and we'll see you next we'll see you later.